Hey everyone. So I just wanted to first of all apologize. I have a infection in my right eye. So I'm going to just get right to the video. This is going to blow your mind. So we have been told and shown that we have this earth plane territory with a dome. And we've been told there's a hollow. Excuse me. And this is us. Hi. We've also been told that there is a as above, so below. Doesn't mean that it's metaphysical, doesn't mean that it's within the frequency of the earth plane. As above, somewhere over the rainbow, we have a heavenly territory. Because if there are waters at the dome, in the firmament, waters below, then if there's a promise to never flood, then above the rainbow would be where the source is. And I believe the throne of God is the sun. There's also a second sun, allegedly, that we've been told about. We said it's Nibiru, we said it's Nimrod, we said it was Nemesis. Whatever it is, it's below. And this is the soul below, the bottomless pit. It is the higher ground of the hollow earth. And my thought process, in Kabbalah, you have the tree of life. I believe this is how it goes, right? So, in the Qliphoth, or the Qlipho, tree of life, which is like in the Garden of Eden, the tree of knowledge, tree of life. We're not to eat from the tree of life. Well, too late, we've eaten from the tree of knowledge. So, if all the angels in heaven were casted out in the book of Genesis onto the earth, Adam and Eve, being of the fallen, were to start anew, they ate from the tree of, was it the tree of knowledge? Tree of life? They basically indoctrinated the Qliphoth, which is of the Kabbalah. Not saying this is negative, but the indoctrination of the Kabbalah into the Hebrew studies. I don't want to say Jewish because I always believe Hebrew ascends from Aramaic. Oops. It's the Aramaic Hebrew Kabbalah, tree of life. So in their studies, we are, some people are here, some people are here. The people who are here right now have a lot of work to do to ascend into this direction. Here is Saturn, and I think here is, if I'm not mistaken, that's Venus, and then there's Mercury, which I think is there. Then you have the feminine, the masculine. I'm sorry to confuse you all. Whoever's here, we have a short distance, but it's very easy to slip from here downward because the Saturn frequency will descend you into, so let's say Earth is here, fourth dimension frequency is here, and then you have two-dimensional frequency. Or even if you want to say fourth dimensional frequency, third density Earth, and then you have second density hell, which is live, die, repeat, live, die, repeat, live, die, repeat. And it never stops, over and over and over. That's where the bottomless pit is. You never ascend out of the bottomless pit. So this holding place, hell number one, the torment matrix, the simulation, it was created for us to endure the suffering because we have fallen from heaven. We're already here. The goal is to not descend into the so below. We have to keep into the as above. But in fourth dimension, we can't stay there because 4D is sort of like a placeholder for the souls that cannot pass into the kingdom of heaven. So you have all these negative karmic cycles, entities, things that have not completed life that will interrupt frequency while we are ascending, which is why it's taking us forever to wake up. Those of us who do wake up, we end up going around. Hope you guys understand that. So how that deals with here is there is hell, where you endure pain, suffering, torment, death, but you don't really die. You go back into it, and you go back into it again. You die and go back into it again. It's an endless torment of suffering. So that is below. We have a chance now because we are living, years of tribulation. We've already been living through the 7-year tribulation because in the Ethiopian calendar, it's 2012. In the Mayan calendar, everything completes in 2012. And that's where we ascend this year. The reason why 2020 is 2012 is because if you were to map everything, let's say you have Greece, Rome, you have America, and then you have Ethiopia, South America. You have the equator. So time is linear, which means time goes this way. It doesn't make a clock. So the Ethiopian calendar aligns with the Mayan calendar because it's below the hemisphere, below the equator. So they would be on calendar number 2. We're above the equator. We are calendar number 1. I don't know how or why we're 7 years off, but I think because the Gregorian calendar has us doing a leap year every 4 years. So the leap year, let's say that some folks found out about this calendar. They wanted to escape going to hell. They created this leap year in order to bypass the tribulation. Not gonna work. So there's actually gonna be 14 years of tribulation, which we're completing one now, but then the second one loops in 2021, where if those who are left behind in that cleap off that you guys saw from the other sheet, they will actually go down in order to get back up. And those who are left behind who don't work on their ascension process within the next 7 years, which will be 2028, but I think everything will end 2024. There's not enough time. So they will descend and can't get back up. Be stuck in hell. How do you not go to hell? You just have to realize where you live. If Earth is ruled by the prince of the world, which is hello, that will already be your evidence that this was a assimilation of the preliminary hell, which would be the precursor to descension. Or those who have fallen have learned their lessons. They are aware of what has transpired. They've awakened. They ascend. So we're in this in between. So that would give validation of the Catholic practice. That fourth dimension is, in fact, purgatory, because it's unseen, unknown, and it is the placeholder of the souls that have not transcended into the light. Geez Louise, that's a lot. So I will leave you guys with this. I have more to come in the next couple of days, so stay tuned. Bye.